Good day, ma'am. I know I might mess your name up. Is it Kasia, Kasia? I'm sorry about that. I'm really bad with names, and there's really no way that you could text it to me and tell me I'm correct or incorrect. But I still have your photo up behind me so I can get to the bottom line here. Connect to your energy. Anyways, welcome to your past life mini reading. So let's connect to first, sorry, the character. What is the nature of the character most connected to this current life from your past life? What character is connected to that? The hedonist. Ooh, this is some good stuff. Let's see, man. So, some good stuff here. In your last life, you were the hedonist. The things that you are working out from that energy are the parts of you that use your desire for pleasure to your own detriment. This is overeating, over drinking, overworking, just over anything. Any abundance is what you had to deal with last time. This time you are meant to use your desire for freedom to create things that help other people. Celebrate the beauty in yourself, in others, and just happiness. That's what you're supposed to do with, but not to the point of excess. Because what happens in your last life is you went from being that hedonist, doing what you wanted all the time, being excessive, and nobody wanted to be around you. And you ended up being the hermit. So in this life, you might find that you find some happiness alone, or sometimes you end up alone on your own, and it's not of your own doing, your own desire. But that led you to the ability this life to be the teacher. So you're going to take your ability to communicate knowledge, experience, and your skills, and you're going to share that with others. But you have to be mindful not to be judgmental or to use it in a way that helps other people be destructive. Like you can't teach them your beliefs in a way that will have them running off and being hedonistic and overindulging in things. Something else that popped out here, I want you to be mindful of being angry with people who don't share your beliefs or don't listen to you when you are trying to teach them and becoming the bully. This means that you help people a lot, but then sometimes you get a little bit mad when they don't listen to you, and it can be bad. It says physical or verbal abuse. I don't know if it's physical for you per se, but these also connect to other parts of yourself and the things that you're supposed to do. Maybe in the last life, people didn't listen to you when you tried to tell them after a while, so there are still echoes of that. But that is the main baseline of the character that you are learning lessons from. So what I'm about to pull for now is, what is the lesson that you were supposed to learn from that life of just living free and carelessly and ending up alone because of that rough stuff. All right, so let's get to this. What was the lesson? I have your face in mind. Was meant to learn from her past life. What is the lesson that she's meant to learn and carry out this life? What is the lesson she was meant to learn? Also, what energy does she need to embrace in order to complete that lesson this time? What she needs to complete that lesson. But I am also going to pull for a little bit more about that storyline, about your hedonist storyline that you have here. Let's pull it up here. All right, so what is the karma that is currently playing? What is the karma that she's currently playing? This is a 3-pile deck. All right. I'm about to flip these now. The karma that you are playing out. So in that karma that you're playing, or do you already have a child? Because it appears that because you were so free last time, the karma is playing out this time, and there's some restriction with your first child. I'm not sure if this is related to a past child that you had. Like, what was my question? What is the storyline of that life? So last life, you felt restricted by your first child. You still tried to live freely despite the fact that you had one. So you have to learn a lesson about connecting to that child energy, the restriction of that, and learning to care about something outside yourself. Because last time you felt restricted and tied down by having a child. Are there any echoes of that in this life? Did you wait to have a child for that reason? These are ways that it plays out. Now, what was the lesson you were meant to learn? To trust your intuition. You got the garden and the gate. That means you held yourself back after a certain amount of time because things didn't end up the way that you wanted them to. With you being hedonistic and free, not everybody embraced that for you. So you have found some sort of peace in sticking to yourself, being able to be yourself by yourself, but at the same time, that is stopping you from evolving and seeing other possibilities out there besides what is already in front of you. So the lesson is that you are still able to be free and be yourself, but not excessively. And don't hold yourself anymore this life. Jump out there, do the stuff, but do the stuff with the lessons that you already had in mind. That was the lesson. You can still be free without hurting people, and that was the main thing you needed to be worried about. So, what is the energy you need to embrace in order to make this life come together? Trusting your intuition. Storm warning. This means when something's going wrong, or you know it's going in the wrong direction, or something doesn't feel right inside, you need to heed that warning. You need to heed when some bad stuff is coming around, because you have a natural receptor within you, letting you know when things have gone too far, or when things feel too familiar, or when something gives you a feeling of deja vu, like I've been here before, have I done this? That's what you need to worry about, because you might be repeating past mistakes otherwise. You have to play out the karma that you have for pretty much traveling over people's feelings last time. So thank you so much for this opportunity. I hope that helps you out.